Hello, beloveds. This is Tamala, your empowerment partner, and I am doing the cards for the week of January 20th, 2020. And so let's see here. Remember, these are our cards for January. And so, what we're concentrating on this month is really paying attention to how we feel, checking our instincts, making sure that we are in awareness with what we're thinking, what we're feeling, how we're choosing to move forward, that we are using our second chakra energies of sex, money, creation, manifestation, and children to help us move towards where it is we want to go. We're calling on Kadaja. I know I'm not saying that right, the mother of believers, and the mantra that she gives us is, I am spiritually and financially abundant, and I provide heaven and earth for myself. So we're not looking outside of ourselves this month for anything. It's entirely in ourselves. We are opening our higher vibration, our higher learning and wisdom. So what we're doing is we're expanding our crown chakra to hold and really incorporate into our experience the highest vibrational of our learning, our wisdom, our education, our intellect, so that we can hold logically all the new information we're bringing in, because we don't want to be confused. Don't want to be distorted. We really want to understand all of this. And we are really making sure that we understand that we're safe during this process, that we are protected, and that we are walking a path of life, light and life. So our first card for this week is going to come from the Energy Oracle deck. And let's see, what is the first information that's going to help us this week as we continue to move toward our own truth, our own enlightenment, our own clarity, knowing that we are protected, that we are walking in our own columns of light, that we limit our ability to restrict ourselves in the way. Okay, this is the card, the Sun. This is the first card. It is the power card. And I'm putting it here with the instincts. In Tarot, the Sun card is very important. And I'm going to pull a book out on this one since it's the first one. And I want to just read to you what it says from the book. And then we're going to talk about what I hear from the guides. Okay, so this is from the Energy Oracle card guidebook. The meaning of the Sun is new beginnings and great creativity. See, we figured out what it is that we want to do with our creativity. The Sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your own life as well. Just as the Sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life in the spring and summer, this is your time for a new beginning, the onset of a nurturing new light in your life, the light of divine inspiration and personal growth. And we're going to continue to do all of this work so that we anchor in our new personal growth. This card often marks a time of great creativity, bringing the culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby, or the writing or publication of a book, or even the birth of a new you. Now is the time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and your mind like rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessings. See the future you want to create and know the sun is shining on your intentions now. So that's really important, because if you watch the interview that I just did with Lina Orlando, it's on the Facebook page, so you can scroll down and check that out. If you watch that, you'll know that we talked about getting out of our own way, right? And that is what this is about. There's no hindrance, there's no blocks here between the Sun and the person who is swimming in her own abundance. So that's a big thing. We need to make sure we're not getting in our own way this week. The next card is coming from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. And so what's going to be most supportive for us this week as we travel this week, knowing that we are our own light, that we are connected to the fullness of our highest selves, that we have the ability to move forward. Here it is. It is begin now. Take your first steps. So this is going to go here. So I'm spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself, and I'm going to take my first steps into this uncontaminated, unrestricted relationship with all that I have been thinking and feeling and transforming so far this month, so that I can move towards where it is I want to go. Our next card is coming from the Divine Feminine Oracle. So, who is going to support us this week in helping us get the understanding that we really can have this new beginning, this new creation that we want, this new culmination of old things that no longer serve, that made space now for these new things that we are creating and receiving? And so it is Kuan Yin. So you can call on Kuan Yin this week, the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it, and curiosity breeds compassion. So as we were just saying, it's about release what isn't your perfection, which isn't your expansion, which isn't your support, which isn't moving you towards where you want to go. Just release it. You don't need it anymore. And take your first steps. The next card is coming from the Wild Offering Oracle. And these are gorgeous. Can you see that? So this is one of my new decks. So what is going to be supportive for us this week in knowing and understanding our new birth, our new creation, our new beginning, releasing, completely releasing all that no longer serves and moving into this paradigm of self-sufficiency. That's amazing, because that was actually the word I was thinking. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I'm willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. And here's the thing. God is not outside of us. God is inside of us and part of us, and responds to our own actions, our own thoughts, and our own emotions. So if we're taking our first steps, we're giving ourselves curiosity and compassion, and we are understanding that the self-sufficiency comes from our connection to the highest aspect of ourselves, which ultimately is God. Then, and we're staying out of our way, and there's no separation between God and ourselves, then our truth becomes clear and wise and informative and somewhat easier to be able to integrate into our experience and to share with other people. So our next card is going to come from Money and the Law of Attraction. So what do we need to know about our money this week? This is interesting. What do we need to know about our money this week? Remember that after this is done on the Facebook group, I will be posting the the pictures of the cards. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure that you go over to Facebook and join your empowerment party so that you can get more support, because we do some fun stuff over there. And then also you'll be able to download the pictures and the cards so that you will have them to look at. I actually, when the spread is done each week, I take a picture of it and I upload it as my background on my computer so that I have it before my face, so that I can think about the wisdom, I can think about all of that information each week, so that it's very present for me. So you can do that as well. So, what do we need to know about our money this week and our new beginnings? So, what I'm hearing is everybody's concerned about money. Everybody wants to know what to invest in, what to save. So here is our statement about money. I am the creator of my own life experience. You are the creator of your own life experience, and as the creator of your experiences, it is important to understand that it is not by virtue of your action, not by virtue of your doing, it is not even by the virtue of what you are saying that you are creating. You are creating by the virtue of the thoughts that you are offering. You cannot speak or offer action without thought vibration occurring at the same time. So the thoughts are the manifestation energy. Children or babies learn to mimic the vibration of the adults who surround them long before they learn to mimic their words. So it's interesting that that came up in the money deck. So as we're starting our new beginning, as we are accepting Kuan Yin compassion, as we are understanding our self-sufficiency with our highest vibration activated, as we are taking our first steps and beginning now, knowing that we are the highest creator of our own experience. We do create it through our thoughts. So we really need to pay attention. Remember, for the month, we're paying attention to what we're feeling. Our feelings then create our thoughts. So we want to be careful with those as well and know what it is that we're asking through our feelings, that we're asking then through our thoughts to be manifested and created in our experience. And if you've done work with me on your blueprint, your soul blueprint, and you know whether you are an internal or an external, this is going to make a big difference. Because if you're an external person like I am, we typically bring external things into our experience. And so you really want to be clear that what you're having around you that is creating thoughts and emotions within you is also either a stumbling block or a stepping stone. It either is keeping you out of sorts or it's helping you move towards where you want to be. So really consider that this week as well. So the last card that we're going to get for this week is our Chakra Wisdom cards. And let's see. So what is the chakra that we're going to be working with? What is the energy that's going to keep us safe and secure? It is the energy of perfection. It's red, so it's root chakra. For those of you that don't know where that is, it's on your perineum. It flows from that space down into your feet, down into the ground. So it's releasing the need to be perfect. And I know there's a train in the background. And every time a train comes, I always think about it taking away what no longer serves and bringing in what does. So I consider that an extra blessing. So we're letting all that perfection go. We're knowing that in order to take our first steps, it doesn't have to be perfect. We just need to do it. We just need to start moving towards where it is we want to go. Start doing things. so that we are getting something into our experience, whether it's writing something, speaking something, creating something, it doesn't matter. We just need to be doing the actual work of creating without perfection. Because no matter what we put out, it's going to be perfect for the people who want to see it. It's going to be perfect for the people who are going to be served by it. It's going to be perfect for us who need to do the expression in whatever way, shape, or form that is coming. So I hope this has been supportive for you. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment and let me know what your takeaway is. If you're in the Facebook group, please comment. Let me know if you got something important or supportive for this week that you'll be working with. And I look forward to talking with you soon.